It's the 118th New South Wales Track and Field Championships. We're here at Sydney Olympic Park Athletic Centre, and it should be a sensational weekend of racing. There's some brilliant highlights on the calendar, not least of which will be tomorrow night. What's being billed as the Hour of Power, the 400 metre finals, followed by the 1500 metre finals into the blue ribbon 100 metres. I'm of the argument that it's a couple of hours of power because straight after that we get the 10,000 metre final, probably my favourite event in athletics. I'm joined by Bankstown coach, Australian coach Lindsay Watson. Lindsay, a wide host of athletes competing this weekend. We had a few just start tonight. Trent and Ed Trippus in the 1500. How'd they go?
Ed got a PB, ran under 4 minutes, 3:59 something, so he's got a PB, which is really good for him because he's young. And Trent did 4:23, which is about 2 seconds over. I think Trent was a bit put off by older people and running with them and sort of not knowing where he actually should be. But it was a pretty good run by both the boys. I'm very happy with them actually. Hamish tomorrow night's in the 10K. We're hoping for a 32. Mate, it's painful. How many laps on the track?
It's a long way on the track. The 25 laps around the round lane one. Hell of a lot harder than out on the road. Understandable. A few of these guys are under 23s. Obviously, the under 23 title's being held with the state opens this year. Yeah. It is difficult for those young kids to run with the big boys.
It is. They sort of get put off by the pace because they're used to guys their age running with, and they sort of get, when guys are running past them, they think, so it's just about holding their nerve. And it's a good experience for them because they need to have that, because when they get in the good races, that's what's going to happen. So that's good. Yeah.
Taylor John's been running the house down in 8s and recently some 400s as well. He'll just be doing the 8 this weekend. What do you think his prospects are?
Oh, I'm hoping he's going to make the final. He's in enough good form to actually get a PB again. So we're looking for under 151. It just sort of depends on the balance of the race. But because they're running with opens, it actually gives him an opportunity to actually do that. So I'm pretty happy with that.
And Sunday afternoon, in between HSC study, as she keeps reminding me, Beth Croft will run the 3000 steeple. She's been bouncing around a few different events lately as well, between 8s and 3s and pacing 5,000. So what was she looking like for the 3000 steeple?
I would be, the first thing is we're going to get our bloods checked because we're a bit worried about the iron and the blood levels, but we think that's okay. But I'd still think that she could also PB on this weekend, and if she does, she'd almost put herself under the World Junior qualifier time. Unfortunately, it's not counted yet because it's too early in the year, but she's really due to that. She's ranked number 3 in Australia in the Opens, but a lot of the girls haven't run yet. So in reality, we know she's about 6th or 7th. So she's got an opportunity on Sunday to actually get out and run with some people to drag her around, and hopefully she'll get a good time.
She ran a cracking race at the Bankstown Invitational. That was just sensational, and in very windy conditions and without really much of a toe in the race. You must be pleased with a natural progression.
I'm pleased with all their progressions actually. They're all coming along well. We've got a few things to sort out with a few of them still, but yeah, they're all coming along well. But Beth, I'm really happy with. Now's the time to work out, to get it balanced out and work out where we need to go from here and step up. So she will have to step up.
Obviously, there's 12 months left before World Junior qualification sort of has to happen, but she seems to be very well placed. We'll pause on the Invitational for a moment. We haven't had a chance to talk since then. Very successful night out here at Bankstown. 240 athletes, I think 25 personal best performances. I read something from Yusuf. I thoroughly enjoyed the night. What'd you make of it?
It was a great night. It's carrying on from the year before. So we've got people who are now starting to look and look at that as a major meet for the club, and that's going to help us, the club, sort of get better athletes coming to join them, but also it gives the club a bit of standing. That we can actually hold a meet where we can get some class athletes along.
Thanks for your time, Lindsay. It's set to be a cracking weekend here at SAPAC. I know we've all been looking forward to it for a while. It's the state's weekend of weekends. We're going to get into the Australian Juniors in a little while, and obviously the grand finals of the Grand Prix meets. But for this weekend, it's all about state championships, and hopefully we'll have a few medals to bring home in the next couple of days. Thanks, Lindsay Watson.
You promised I could sing a song. I'm upset.
I've already had Peter Higgins sing a song here, so we'll let that go. Thanks, everyone.